So I've had this incident on my mind for the last few days, and I just wanted to get it off my chest. I talked to my parents about it, and it was just nice to kind of have a sounding board. But I guess I just wanted to share it with some other people and um, see what you guys might think. Um, Anyways, so here goes. I'm a nanny, and I look after two small boys. One is 3.5, and the other one is 20 months, and they are just a joy to look after. These boys right now give my life a lot of purpose, and I'm kind of like in a transition period of things. I moved back home with my parents, and um, it just, that's hard as I've been independent for 5 or 6 years. Moving back in was hard, so, and to a city where I've never lived. So anyways, these boys are like my life right now, and I love them. And on Fridays we go to this local gym in town where they open up this gymnasium area, or I guess in the afternoons and evenings would be like where gymnasts train and stuff. But on Friday mornings, they open it up for like babies to age 5, and they can be like, they have to be accompanied by like a parent or a caretaker or someone. And they go in, and there's trampolines, and they can just go crazy. Like, it's all padded. It's great, and they all these kids have such a great time together. So anyways, the funny thing in this, I guess where the story lies in this, is that there's two different groups. It's kind of like high school, not necessarily my high school experience, because I had a really good one, but I guess more of the Hollywood high school experience, where everything is polarized in cliques and groups and money and popularity. Weird. So that's kind of what this gym is like. Mainly there's two groups. There's like the young, white, wealthy moms that bring their children, and then there's the everyone else that involves, like, the nannies, the grandmas, the dads, or older moms that have just had kids not in their mid-20s. And there's a few moms that have, like, they've adopted children from other countries, and then you've got like your Hispanic and your African American moms, and so there's these two kind of groups. And so you got these young, white, wealthy and moms, and again, I don't know them very well, so I don't know that they're wealthy, but they have big diamonds on their fingers. I know that, which is fine. But what happens is, like, they just don't talk to the other moms, to the other nannies, and this, I guess, is my biggest problem, is like, we're there for an hour and a half. They open it up, and for the last 15 minutes, they first get the bubble machines out, and they blow all these bubbles, and the kids love that, and they all play. And then we get this big old parachute. You might remember the kind with, like, the red and yellow and green and blue parts to it when you were, like, a kid, and you'd all stand in a circle in your class and, like, play with this big parachute. Well, we've got one of those, and so after bubbles, we do the parachute. We all get in a circle. The babies, we're holding our babies and holding the parachute, and the 3 and 4-year-olds are running around and doing it, and we're doing Ring Around the Rosie, and it's all fun, and it's good interaction for the kids. And Except this group of women always leave. They leave right before we do this last bit. And maybe it shouldn't bother me so much, like I shouldn't take it so personally, but it just makes me angry. It's like the bigger, like, what are they teaching their children? Maybe they have time commitments, I don't know. But like, the children are just so innocent. They're so, it's really fun watching the kids because they don't notice these things, these, whose mommy is older than who, or whatever. They just play with each other, and they'll come up to anyone and, start talking to me or start playing with me while I'm with my boys, and it just makes me sad to think that, these moms could think that they're above, being with the other caretakers. I don't know what it is. There's this one weird time that, like, I was standing in line with a few of them to pay as we were going in, and one of them said, "Oh, I hope they'll take check because I, don't carry cash on me much anymore." And this other mom was like, "I know, it's so frightening, like, carrying cash these days." And I'm standing there with a $10 bill, and I was just like, "Give me a break," So, anyways, this has just kind of been on my mind. I know I live in a relatively small town, in the South, so maybe I should kind of expect these things. I don't know. I'd like to not expect them. I'd like to think that our world is moving forward, but when I just see things like this, and I just kind of hurt for the kids, and I just pray that, and it's not just these parents and these children, I just mean in general, kids that live in areas like this, that they can look beyond skin colors and age and sexual preference and, wealth, class, I guess, and I don't know, and just see each other for who they are.